Welcome back to our channel. Today we're getting these on these walls.
So one thing we learned doing the couple of studs we did on this side was when we're drilling the holes, how we did it was we just drilled the holes in the board and then lined the board up to drill the holes in the wall. But as you can see, the wall already has some holes in it. And so we ran into some issues where the holes that we drilled in the board were just off center with those holes, so we couldn't use it, because if we drilled a new hole, they would have connected and been like an 8 shape. So what we're doing this time, we're holding the board up to the rib. We're gonna mark where we can drill the holes. That way we'll know that we'll be able to drill the holes, screw it on, everything will be good. Will you go on that side and kind of line it up as far as the big?
Right there.
Alright, now we'll mark the line where we can drill.
Like dots. So we just drilled all of the holes for the rib nuts, so now we're just gonna go ahead and put those in there. Well, we meaning Justin, because as we could see last week, I couldn't do it. We cut out all the pieces for all the different nooks and crannies we're gonna have boards. Basically it's just gonna stabilize the wall or any kind of cabinets, whatever. But now I'm going through and marking where we're gonna put the rivets. So we're gonna drill through all of these just like we did with all these horizontal ones. We're just doing that on a smaller scale now. So a lot of marking, a lot of drilling. Let's get it done.
So we kind of lucked out on some of these smaller boards that we're putting in vertically here. So for instance, this board is going to go right here, and you see there's already some holes pre-drilled, and those are all over the van. There's holes drilled out like that, and our riv nuts that we have fit perfectly in those holes, so we don't even have to drill them all. Heck yeah.
Maybe just to keep it from
look,
flapping
that looks like a good camping spot.
Just to
Let's
give
go
extra
over there.
screw points to screw on the wall board.
So the wall board doesn't like wiggle bit. So all you really need to do is just have them in there.
I just can't wait another hill.
All right, day number 2, and we're getting right to it today. We've got big plans to make some moves. Right?
Yeah. So we're going to finish all the 11-inch boards that we have pre-drilled, and basically they just need pop rivets and then us to screw them in. And then we're gonna tackle the flooring. We've been putting it off because it's kind of a beep, but
we've kind of got a game plan though. We're gonna take everything out and hopefully it'll work.
yeah,
But
hopefully it goes easy.
we're gonna get it all done today though. Let's get rolling.
Well, we currently closed the doors to the van and have all this insulation in, and then we put a cute little space heater. Look at the size of this thing. It's tiny and our van is nice and toasty. So I think the sheep's wool was a good choice. Really happy about it. I'm so happy that it's warm in our van. I'm so happy that it's warm in our van. Woo-hoo. So we just got up all of these boards. So now we're gonna go ahead and start the floor. So what we're doing, we're actually going to clean off the boards before we spray adhesive on it. That way it sticks actually. So that's just what we're doing right now.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no.
Alright, so we've come up with a new plan for doing the floors. How we're gonna do it, we decided we're gonna try to do it just like the walls. How we screwed the boards on to get a hole there, and then unscrewed it, drilled the hole out, installed the rivet, put the board back. We're gonna do the same thing on the floor, but how we're gonna know where we're screwing, like how we're knowing we're screwing into the right spot, is we're gonna chalk line the floor with a grid that's gonna tell us where the right spot is. You can see, you can see those little blue lines down there, as well as up here, and then the green lines on the walls. That's our grid. That's gonna tell us where we can screw the floor down. And then once we got it all down, we'll take it back up, install the rivets, put it back, screw it down, done.
I'm grumpy today. Not usually the grumpy one. Okay, you can go away now. I think I need privacy.
Alright, so we've got our grid of chalk lines here. So like we've got some, don't screw in this area, screw in this area. So hopefully this works. Alright, so here you can see our starred screws. And so what we did, we screwed the boards down just with sheetrock screws, put a star on them. Now we're about to take them all out, lift the board out, and then put the riv nuts in those holes in the floor. Then next time the boards are back in here, we can just screw them into the riv nuts. Doesn't feel very productive, as always. But we did get a good amount done, right?
Yeah, we got a good amount done. You don't see a lot of the progress with these kind of things, but it's things you have to do and things, I guess, that are just tedious. Pot rivets?
Riv nuts.
Riv nuts.
Rivet nuts, yeah.
Rivet nuts are just complicated. There's so many steps, but we know that's the right way, that's the sturdy way of building our van. So we're doing it anyways, but we're this close to finishing the subfloor, we can literally taste it.
So, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a giant thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to see our videos every Wednesday. We're posting new ones. And stay tuned next week to see us finish the subfloor.
Finally! Bye, guys.